What are some of the achievements that you're most proud of?
My son.
Yeah.
That's my. Well, I hate to say that. Yes, I achieved that. He's a good person. He's a happy person, and he's everything that I wished I was when I was his age. And yeah, that's the first thing that pops into mind. Yeah, I mean the material things, accomplishments and things like that. There've been lots of them, but I think the most fulfilling things are helping other people and teaching people to help other people as well. I know that sounds noble, but that's just it's how I roll.
Yeah, no, I can believe that. What was one of the most defining moments in your life?
It wasn't a good moment, but it was the passing of my mom when I was there when she made her transition. And, it humbles you. It also gives you perspective on life and a sense of your own mortality. And it was difficult, and I sure miss her. However, that was pretty defining for me. It's, I guess I label defining as being something that changes your life, because my life has never been the same.
Yeah. Who's been your teacher or role model?
The number 1 and 2 are my mom and dad. Next are, I've had so many of them. I've had teachers in school, of course, my friend Tony, Deepak Chopra, Colin Powell, people that most people don't know of as well. They don't have to be famous people to be my role models, but I've had lots, and I still do.
Yeah.
I learn from people.
Important. Who would you like to sit next to on an airplane?
The answer was always Prince, but he's gone now.
Too late.
Yeah. Sit next to on an airplane. Well, I'll say this. When I sit on an airplane, I go to sleep. So...
people can even talk to you.
Yeah, people don't talk to me. Some people bother me and they wake me up. I shouldn't say bother me. I always enjoy talking to them. Wow. Now, I'd like to sit next to President Obama.
Okay.
I'd like to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, he's an interesting
or Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Both of them. Him on this side, her on this side. I got a bunch of questions for him.
Very nice. When I decided to come over here and do the interview with you, I shared with a couple of people that I was going to do an interview with you. So I asked them if they had any questions for you.
Imported questions.
We actually already answered a couple of them. One of them being your energy level, for example. But there was also another question, and she asked, "What would your advice be to people who are just starting out as a coach?"
Oh wow! It's gonna sound harsh, but do not teach theory. And what that means is don't try and tell somebody to do something that you are not currently doing yourself. And if you got work on yourself, if you got weight to lose the weight. It doesn't mean that you have to be your ideal size, but at least be on your way there and showing progress. If you got money to earn, be earning money.
Yeah.
Don't teach theory. That's the downfall of so many coaches, because your clients feel it. If you're not, and like I said, you don't have to be a millionaire to teach a millionaire. And by the way, you don't have to be an expert at what they do. I've never acted a day in my life, but I have several actors. I'm not a billionaire, but I have billionaire clients.
Yeah.
However, what I'm really good at is I know what goes on in between here. And I've made those shifts in my own life, so that's what they look for me to do, is that area. They don't hire me to teach them how to make more money if they already make more money.
Yeah.
So don't teach theory.
Yeah, so really walk your talk.
Walk your talk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And what would your advice be to people? No, I think we already had that question. We will skip it. There was another question from a lady, and she's right now in quite a rough moment in her life. She has a huge debt, and a little bit isolated from her family and friends. But she has big dreams, and she has the idea of to publish a book and everything else. What would your advice be to her to get out of there?
Not enough information to give a really accurate answer. But here's what I will say. First off, be grateful for what she does have. Meaning, you said she has big dreams.
Yes.
Okay, hang that carrot out there every day and remind herself that. Remind her to to recognize that she's gotten this far and she will go further.
Yeah.
To have her just keep on focusing on what she wants, what she wants, what she wants. Number one. Number two, be kinder to herself, because I know she's probably not too happy at this moment right
No,
now.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Find a way to be happy, and it's not an easy thing to do necessarily, but you search for it, and as you seek, it'll start to show up.
Yeah.
And the third thing is you gotta make your, I'm a firm believer in this, Udelma. I believe that training never stops when you want to have an outstanding or extraordinary life. And that's why even to this day, I still read, I learn from people, I learn from you, I learn things from you. And I go to seminars, I go to workshops all the time and just keep myself in the environment of forward motion, if you will, and people that are mentors that'll teach me things. I mean, I love seminars. I go to seminars that I don't even really, sometimes I don't really feel that I learned a whole lot there, but just sometimes just being in an environment changes everything.
It helps. Yeah.
And turn the TV off.
Once again, turn the TV on. So change your focus. Focus on the things that are working for you or that are going well. And never stop investing in yourself, like when it comes to teaching.
Listen, you answered it better than me. Yeah.
I tried to summarize it. Okay, this is the final and last part, and this is really the quicker part. So really what pops up in your head, like the first thing. My life purpose is?
To be a shining example of what is possible for as many people as I possibly can for the rest of my life.
Beautiful. Life is all about?
Life is exactly what you dare to make it, and fortune favors the bold. So life is all about learning how to and accomplishing, boldly stepping up and daring to make your life magnificent.
Nice. Happiness is?
Happiness is what you make it. Happiness is that passionate state of mind when in your core of cores you feel that everything's going to be okay, you're okay, and you feel okay and the future is great. That's happiness.
Yeah. And the biggest misunderstanding is?
That people are delicate and that people are fragile and people can't change. And that we're stuck with who we are and where we are in life.
Yeah, there's so much possible. Okay, I want to end with some final advice for people who are still in search of themselves and who are trying to make their life magnificent.
As simple as this sounds, you came into this world, everybody came into this world 1,000,000,000 to 1 odds. You truly did. The odds of you being that one little sperm and that one little egg, 1,000,000,000 to 1. And you already won. You came into the world this way. And the rest of it is just putting those pieces together. But if you actively seek, and like I said, seek your passion. Obviously, my thing is help as many people as you possibly can. Be happy. Go out there and spread your joy. It's not just about the things that you accomplish and the things that you get, but the more lives that you touch, then I believe that those of us that dare to dream while the rest of the world is having a nightmare, and they truly are, we're not only going to inherit the prosperity that we seek and the things that we seek, but we're also going to be those great examples that lead other people to get there as well. So get all that you want to get and help other people do the same as well.
Amen to that. If people want to know more about you or go to a seminar or a book, where can they go to?
MakeYourFate.com. Or you can go my name, Joseph McClendon, but that's harder to spell. But just MakeYourFate.com, and we have everything there.
Yeah, excellent. I will put also the links below the video. Joseph, it's been a true honor. Thank you so much for your time. A true
My
pleasure.
absolute pleasure. Thank you. Sorry about the eye.
It's okay. Thank you.
Done. That was awesome.